Here's Chanelle, Molina, and Bobby Hristova. Excuse me. Sorry. Bobby, we'll start with you. Just opening thoughts and just what did you guys think about tonight's 85-56 victory over Arkansas Pine Bluff?
Yeah, it was. I think they were a very scrappy team, and we just came out kind of not ready to play the first half. They out-rebounded us. They had 11 all boards, and I think that kept them in the game. And then in the second half, we just came out. We start rebounding better. We defended better. We start moving the ball. We made shots, and I think that was a key for tonight's game.
Chanelle, Bobby mentioned kind of a slower start a little bit. What was this game, and how was it good for you guys to get back on the court so soon after going down to the Virgin Islands? There was only a handful of days between your last game and tonight, so was it good for you guys to get back on the court after just such a long trip and just try to get ready?
Well, it was a fast turnaround for sure. But I mean, we played against some of the best teams in the nation. And when we step on the court, we can't be intimidated because we play that kind of competition. So I think coming into this game, we just had to get our minds right. And it was all mindset, really. I mean, physically, yeah, we're still trying to adjust, but I mean, it's all in the mind. And we just came out kind of slow, but we picked it up in the second half for sure.
Bobby, you collect your second double-double of the year. You had 27 points, 10 rebounds. The point total is a season high for you. Just what were they doing out there defensively that allowed you to have so much success?
I mean, as I said, we were moving the ball, so we find open shots, and that my teammates found me in really good spots, and so I was able to hit shots, and then just trying to get as many rebounds as I can because that's not our strength, and we are trying to get better in that area.
Chanelle, it was a really strong offensive game for you guys. You had a season-high 85 points. Just after coming off of the Virgin Islands trip where you saw three strong defensive teams, how good does it feel just to be able to get into a little offensive rhythm and just to have success shooting the ball?
Well, it all comes down to execution, and we didn't really execute in the first half that well, but in the second half, we got defensive stops, and that led to offense moving the ball around a lot. So I think our defense getting those stops really helped us momentum-wise on offense.
Bobby, you're going to play your fourth-ranked team in 5 games here. You guys are going to have Gonzaga coming in on Sunday. They're ranked in 17th and 18th in both polls. How is it, and what are you guys going to do to prepare for Gonzaga and just that stretch where you guys are playing 4 ranked teams in 5 days? How is that going to help prepare you guys for Pac-12 play?
Playing these 3 ranked teams in the Virgin Islands prepared as well, show what we are good at and what we need to work on. And I think coming into Gonzaga game, we're going to work all week on rebounding. We're going to face probably one of the best post players in the country. And we need to, deal with them, pressure their guards, and, just do the little things, play hard, and, we're going to see what happens.
As Chris mentioned, Bobby, you had the double-double. We've always known you're a scorer, but something I've really admired watching you over the time that I've gotten to watch you is you've improved every year in your rebounds and your defensive effort. I guess, what can you say about that?
I'll take Coachy pushing me too hard. This is an area that I've been trying to improve on and just get better. And it's not a talent, it's not a skill. It's just wanting to get the ball and just playing hard, executing. Yeah.
Kind of this little bit different question for Chanelle. You had 7 assists and only 2 turnovers. What can you say about your ball movement tonight?
First half, my floor game wasn't good. I'll admit that. But coach expects highly of me because she knows what I can do. And when I don't do my job, like taking care of the ball, she tells me that. She doesn't sugarcoat anything. So I feel like with her getting on me, it makes me focus more. And I feel like I picked it up in the second half.